Hello everyone, I'm very excited to be here at Port Macquarie Glasshouse Regional Gallery. We are installing the new exhibition of Marion Borgelt, Wabi Sabi and Other Influences. As many of you would know that I am a big fan of Miss Borgelt's work and I'm very happy to be involved in this exhibition. Hello Niomi, thank you so much for having us.
Thank you, Arthur. We are delighted to be showcasing this exhibition by Marion Borgelt. We're quite fortunate at the gallery to actually have 3 works by Marion in the collection. And over the past 2 years since we've had the works in the collection, they've been quite popular with our patrons. So as part of our programming, we thought it would be really interesting to have an exhibition of Marion's work to sort of give everyone a bit more of an understanding of her practice. Because it's wonderful to see, particularly in the works on display, the materiality that Marion has with the materials that she tends to use within her sculptures, and the way that she uses different techniques to really bring out the different aspects of materials in her work. It's a really important exhibition to come and actually really have a look at, because they've got such inner beauty that you can see when you actually walk around the works. You can see the way that the works look differently in different aspects. I'm particularly fond of some of the optical works, optical effects that Marion actually is able to get with her works, particularly with this work here, where you actually need to really spend some time really looking at the work and moving around the space to take the work in. It's interesting, the influences. You can definitely see the Japanese influence and the way that she uses different materials, the way that her aesthetic is very pared back. And that gives you a really good understanding of the cycles and the repetitive nature of, science and rhythm that really interest Marion. Today, when you actually come into the gallery space, you'll see a number of works that have got a lot of materials that Marion has used over a number of years, and she's used particularly, paper and the different ways of, treating paper with techniques and folding and textile materials to create amazing works of art that have quite sometimes an optical illusion effect with the works. But they also draw on her inspiration from Japanese culture. When you get into the space, it's really important to really look around the works, because they've all got a different presence from each angle that you look at the work. To get close, to actually really study the way the materials have been used to create these amazing sculptures. It was really interesting when we were installing the exhibition to actually explain, particularly this work over here, that it's actually got so many tiny little shelves embedded on the surface of the work, and you really need to get close to really appreciate the detail within Marion's work. The works that really intrigue me are the way that she can actually look at different ways of folding paper and treating paper to give you this really, something that's usually a very two-dimensional material, it's such a three-dimensional material that you actually really want to come in and actually, touch the works. But of course you can't do that within the gallery space. It's really about looking and exploring the works that way.